Hello everybody and welcome after a long time to a new video. This is from my build that I did on a private SMP and I want to show you what I made. So first off, some things to say. This is like I think 2-3 years ago I was on a survival server with a bunch of my friends, and this was actually my first ever build that I would say I was proud of. So I want to show you what I made and tell you few of my thoughts. First of all, this build was it was my first build, and second of all, it was heavily inspired by an amazing builder and YouTuber Flip. Definitely check him out. He's amazing. He was a big inspiration for at least first part of my base. So definitely check him out. A lot of inspiration came from him, at least for this season base. And yeah, let's start off. This is a road that goes far and far away. I would show you, but it would be probably too boring. Just know that a long path. But let's go, let's continue. So this is my build that heavily this build was heavily inspired by, again as I said, by Flip from Empire's SMP season 1. He made like a corrupted empire, as I would say, and that image, that biome heavily inspired me to make something similar, put mortal from me, and I tried to make this biome. So as you can see, there is a lot of deep side redstone that is supposed to look like a corruption with death plants and everything. This was my first build, so you know it's not amazing. Yeah, I would now as I looked into it, I would definitely make a lot of changes here. But overall, I'm quite happy for this. As you can see, it's really like a dead biome, destroyed road and everything. Few bits and bobs of corruption from Skulk. Yeah, it's something really interesting. I also did here this glass fog of effect, which I'm really proud of. It was the first time I tried something like that. This is like closed area. There once was my portal, but now I moved it somewhere else. And yeah, this is the above area. To be honest, this is a really small area, but it's not important to what's outside, it's important to what's inside. This These are the caves. Uh, Before it was just a small cave that I think ended somewhere around here, and the rest I had to create myself. There are two paths. Honestly, this one is way cooler, but I will show you later. The best stuff for later. I had a very interesting storage system. Don't ask me how it works. I don't know myself, honestly. Yeah, this was my first attempt to create something, build something. And even though it's really outdated, I'm still quite happy with how it worked out. Yeah, this is the overall map of the area. Here you can see the biome and here the path. The rest is just nothing. I was quite far away from everyone else. And yeah, as you can see, the corruption is really strong here. Another glass effect. And yeah, this was where all the magic happened. Yeah, not much, right? Yeah, it's not something great, but honestly, for the first time I was here, this was the second season of this server, and I joined for the first time, not knowing anyone, not knowing how to build. All of this was first try, and even though I, I again, as I said, I'm just happy with how it worked out. Definitely would make a lot of changes here, but yeah, let's continue. Uh, this this right here is my nether portal through which I could travel across the nether to a bunch of my friends so I can meet them. Yeah, this entire cave was created entirely by me. Before there was just stone. I used a lot of TNT to make this cave actually, and we are not even in deep slide uh, level, so all of this was created by me and only me. It took quite a lot of time, to be honest. And now we are getting to somewhere where I'm more proud of being. So this right here, uh, this continues to my favorite part of this entire base. But this right here is interesting area. I decided to put a bit of green, a bit of life to this biome. And maybe they are here? No. Let's see. This right here, there is a secret passage that if you go to, you can meet Snossage and Fweb. They are named after my two favorite builders and YouTubers, Fweb and Mythical J Sausage. So I made this small reference to them. Alright, and now we can see what was hiding inside here. Maybe you can hear it already. It's a sheep farm. Nothing great, nothing awesome. Just a small way how to hide a bunch of animal farms. Animals. Yeah, but let's get into the best stuff. This SMP was for 1 year, and I could make more, but I just didn't have that much time, and especially I was learning a lot with the builds, and this right here is my personal favorite area of my entire base. And honestly, this is the moment where I was really happy with how it worked out. This is a mushroom cave biome, fully custom. As you can see, these are the first mushrooms that you will see. Very blue, very blue. and green, and right here. This is the cave. This cave was naturally generated. I just made heavy improvements, as you can see. You can see that all of it here is very much custom made. The mushrooms, everything. There is a small fireplace. You know, sit down and just enjoy the time with mushrooms. Yeah, both variants are here actually. I brought the brown mushrooms as well. There were plans for more expansions, for example right here. This right here was supposed to continue. I just didn't have enough time. Yeah. These pickles right here, they are supposed to be like these mushrooms, just a bit small. Here we have the brown mushrooms. Here we have the orange and the red ones. Yeah, this biome is very immersive. You know, it's very different. And as you can see, I tried to bring back a bit of the corruption, so you can see that bits and bobs of it comes through and just is trying to corrupt this area. Here's a small bits of water that are going through here. A little path, small bridge. Honestly, yeah, this biome is really something that I like very much. I don't know how I figured out that I should make a mushroom cave. Honestly, I don't remember at all. But yeah, this took me so much time. And here we have a slime lake. As you can see, the water goes right here, and it goes right here. There is a slime chunk, and we had a small data pack that added mob heads. That's why I have slime heads here all around. Yeah, I decided to make a small reference to them, so they are jumping all around here, you know, having a small conversations and all that, or trying to jump through the river. Deep in the lake, there's nothing interesting. I hoped to make a water cave, but again, I just didn't have time for it. So it just never made it out. Yeah, there we have the orange mushrooms. They are absolutely magnificent. Small bits of rocks and everything. I tried to put a lot of detail here, as you can see. Also, fun fact, I was eating a lot of these mushroom stews. This was basically all my source of food. If I ever needed food, I just came here, took some of these mushrooms, and continue on. This base is also very much parkourable on these mushrooms, as you can see. You can quite literally get from here to almost anywhere you want. You just have to find the right path. Yeah, as you can see, it's really well connected. Yeah, you can just jump all over here and everything. But yeah, let's continue. And you get right here, and as you can see, again, the cave is here ending somehow. Another small detail, there I have some copper. Another small, very tiny detail, but one that I like. Yeah, as you can see, this cave is quite big. Most of it was naturally generated. I just changed all the blocks and added a lot of my own flavor, a lot of these mushrooms, changed the whole area. Yeah, it's really this entire biome took me so much time that I didn't have time for the stuff above. The first plan that I had was, I will show you, was to make this biome cover the entire area. You know, just all of this would be similar to this biome. Maybe there will be small sub-biomes, maybe some structures, etc. But as I continued, the caves quite literally uh, took me away. They just became my entire passion. Oh, I almost forgot. I was working on a second storage, which was right here. It was very late in the season and I actually never really used it. As you can see, I think I put some blocks here. Yeah, I put something here, but it was very late in season and I just didn't have enough time to properly use it. But yeah, as I slowly built more and more in this cave, I don't know. I forgot about the problems up above and just stayed here. And another big part that I wanted to build was right here. As you can see, I already started some small preparations, such as etc. I actually wanted to do this entire cave and just transform it into some kind of giant mushroom cave. You can see that I had a lot of ideas. I wanted to build so many mushrooms here. Or something different maybe. I don't know honestly. As I said, it was a few years ago. But the idea was like this, yeah. Of course, for 1 year, I think this was quite a good work for me. And yeah, I have also small bits and bobs somewhere else. as you can see, we are in completely different area. I came from this way, and yeah, it continues far and far this way. But yeah, this is the first part of. Uh, I planned to make this road really interesting for a lot of people, and there was an ocean, so I decided instead of go up above it, to go below it. And let me show you what I made. You drop down here, and then you have to swim through this, that coral biome. As you can see, this is very much grim biome. I wanted to create something that really felt chilly and like this place is long abandoned. No one knows what happened here actually. This was once a lush coral biome inside a cave, but something happened. No one knows what, but it just turned this entire biome into that zone where fishes go to die, etc. Yeah, this took me also quite some time, but not as much as this another small biome. This is a bit different. This is a like a volcanic area, as you can see. Yeah, lot of magma, and this right here. Yeah, so this was supposed to be like broken pillager portal. Oh no, pillager, piglin portal, through which they were taking the gold to their bastions, etc. But something again happened. The game flooded, and the piglins didn't take all the gold they could in time. And now it's just here, waiting for some mighty adventurer to take it. And yeah, this is another one of my favorite biomes. No, I could probably make more here. I'm very happy with the death biome. That one is super cool. Really a lot of details. Here, maybe I could add some more. I don't know honestly. But yeah, that is it. If you get up here, there is nothing here. I wanted to continue and make it more lush. Make here some green biome. Here maybe some corals, etc. There were a lot of ideas, but yeah, I just didn't make it in time. The server ended, and that's that's something that never happened, unfortunately. But yeah, you can still go this way. This took me also a lot of time. This is one of my favorite parts. By the way, I made this entire path. Like most of it is thanks to my TNT and my pickaxe. Because it goes right around this giant, enormous cliff. I made small bridges that are kind of broken. I had idea that this would be like a pillager outpost or just a part of a road that would be very much occupied by villagers. They would have their stalls and small shops, barricades, and maybe some ravagers, etc. Again, it was very ambitious, and I just didn't have enough time to make anything like that happen. Yeah, I had ideas for waterfalls all over here. There would be one very nice one. Yeah, this was at the end of the SMP, at the end of the season. So it was all very much rushed. Here I decided not to continue the cave part, but instead just to make it in time I had to, I think it was like last 3 days before the end. So I just did this. Yeah, it's nothing great. It's basically a parkour. It's no wonder that not many people use this path actually. I don't know if anyone ever used it except me. And yeah, then it continues like this and nothing more important is here. So let's get back to my base. And we are back. Welcome. Yeah, for you it was a small second. For me it was like half a minute to get here. But yeah, now I don't want to talk about this base too much more. I want to talk about ideas and plans for future. As you might have noticed, I was quite inactive, and the reason that there were actually many reasons. First was because it was the holiday season, Christmas, New Year, and I just didn't have time to make time for another Let's Play or another video. So that just didn't work out. Then I decided to upgrade my PC. So now I have quite a good new PC. So I can make more videos with better quality and hopefully you will like it more. And yeah, this is everything. For future I have some new Let's Plays, new series planned. And don't worry, you will find out all about it very soon. Next video will be, not sure if from a new series or I will make another video from season 3 of the SMP that I was on. Not sure which one will be first, but hopefully you will see it very, very soon. For now, this was all, and I hope to see you guys very soon. Goodbye.